Hello guitar players and Mesa Boogie Rectifier owners out there. Welcome to the YouTube channel of my company, Unosonic Sound and Design, Bavaria, Germany. Today I like to present you what I modified in the electronics of my Mesa Boogie Road King amp. To make it sound even a little better, to eliminate acoustical problems, to give an easier overview over all the knobs and switches. So here comes what's presented in today's video number 3. Modification number 4. Bold or spongy mode with separate channel select. Modification number 5. Analog spring reverb tank. Modification number 6. Illuminating channel mode switch positions. And additional cooling fan with temperature sensor, LEDs in different brightness and colors, anti-mirror for the controller knobs. Another 3 modifications has been introduced in the previous video, number 2, on my channel. Surely you already recognized the absolute unique appearance. In my version, the amp's front is no longer aluminum. It's semi-transparent Acryllglas with checker plate optic now. With over 200 LED lights, a special random generator, optical lenses plus diffusers, this incredible fire flame effect is generated. If you are interested, there is already a separate YouTube video on my channel to present you the optical modifications I built into and around this amp. Makes it look absolutely unique and eye-catching. Modification number 4. Bold or spongy mode. This Mesa Boogie Rectifier Road King in original has a switch on the back side. When switched to spongy mode, the power supply after the input transformer is reduced. By an amount, this amp is still full working, but the power tube distortion appears at lower sound pressure level. Founded by Eddie Van Halen by accident, I assume. In original, this spongy bold switch will affect all 4 channels of the amp. In my opinion, especially in channel 1, clean, spongy is unwanted because distortion would start earlier. So I built in my personal wish. Spongy bold can be pre-selected separate, recalled or deleted in parallel with changing the channel by footswitch. Spongy bold pre-selection is done via a miniature dip switch row, placed on the rear side in the mounting hole of the former original switch. To indicate this operation mode to the user, when spongy is activated, the standard red power light will change to purple. Spongy mode is useful, in my opinion, when channel 2 is used for crunch sounds. The additional power tube distortion is welcome here. Using an ESP Aero guitar with the most usual active pickup configuration for heavy metal, EMG 81 at the bridge, EMG 85 at the neck. No tone control in the guitar. Using a 4x12-inch cabinet with vintage 30 chassis made in England. The Rectifier Road King has an unbelievable amount of analog configurations. So for this crunch sound example, demonstrating the spongy sound, channel 2 is used with only 2 EL34 power tubes, tube rectifying, and of course spongy are chosen. And again an ESP Aero guitar with EMG 81 bridge pickup. Modification number 5. The Road King amp has a built-in analog spring reverb tank. In original, a tank with long springs, creating a medium to long hall sound, with not very much high range. well known as wanted sound changing element in the late 60s and 70s. I don't like this. What I was looking for was a clear and fresh whole sound, with more high range, short to medium reverb time and faster attack. I tested a lot of other spring reverb tanks and found one that comes close to my requirements, but still not enough high range. So I modified the send and return stage in the amp electronics too. Sound example spring reverb. Using channel 1 in clean mode. Using the same ASP Aero guitar with the EMG 85 pickup at the neck. In channel 1, both of my modifications, input attenuator and low cut, are activated. Modification number 6. Getting a better overview by illuminating the mode switch positions. Because of the great amount of knobs and switches in this amp, it's not easy to keep an overview. So it happened to me, using this amp after a short while again, I can't get a clean sound out of channel 1. After a little search, I found the reason. The channel 1's mode switch was on the tweed position. So I decided to illuminate the 3 switch positions by colored LEDs. These mode LEDs follow the channel selection. Means only in the actual selected and active channel these mode LEDs are on. In the remaining 3 other channels, all LEDs are off. Channel 2 mode switch position clean, position fad, position Brit. More modifications. You won't believe, but there is even more I modified in this amp. The fan cooling the power tubes originally runs all the time and creating unwanted noise in some situations. It is now switched by a temperature sensor located nearby the power tubes. LED's original brightness and colors I changed too. Mirror knobs. A really unlucky decision from Mesa is to use this mirror-like knobs. It is nearly impossible to read the positions of the controller knobs. So I grinded away this mirror at the top of the knobs and added a colored dot to each knob. At the end, I would claim to say I can build these modifications into every tube amp, except the Spoongy thing. A new special power transformer would be necessary therefore. Hopefully you like some of my modifications, and perhaps you will give a commission to my company, Unosonic Sound and Design, to pimp up your amp or cabinet too. No matter what brand or age your amp is, no matter what's in your imagination, Unosonic Sound and Design will work it out. I got tons of ideas around guitar amps and cabinets. A lot of them are already worked out and ready for presentation. Do you need a special design for a new tour or a music video? Don't hesitate to contact me. So perhaps you are touring through Bavaria, Germany? I would be glad to come to the venue to present and talk to you. At least I allow to introduce myself. My name is Uwe Nonnenmacher, 58 years old. I am a certified electrician and sound technician. Meanwhile, 45 years working as sound engineer plus former owner of a sound and light rental company. building and modifying a lot of gear over the past years. And I am a hobby guitar player and heavy metal fan. Servus from Bavaria, Germany.